Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, I am Special Endrey. This will be the last game getting casted tonight because it is the ace match of the finals here for the Special Endrey's tournament qualifier. And Nerchio is a Terran player. So I was so much prepared with the intro and stuff like that. And so -2 points for not being able to choose his own race, and regame it will be. So let me open Terminus 3, here we go. Whoops. So, here we are back again. Now it's a ZVZ, and yeah, it should be fine. So where is actually my bottle opener? Here. Let's just take this one. So, salute, prost, na zdarovje, kipes, a votre santé, skol, kampai, gambai. And how do people say in... Let's just say a special part of Germany, hop hop Rinnenkopf, which means something like go go in your head. More or less roughly translated. But anyway, so now for reals, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, this is the last game. This is TSL 3 GSL Terminus Re. This is Nerchio playing against Naugrim. Now he is spawning as the red Zerg at the 3 o'clock location. Meanwhile, we have Naugrim spawning here as the green Zerg at the 12 o'clock location. So they're spawning next to each other. Last game we had crossed positions. Now it is spawning close positions next to each other. I was hoping that we could see another game on dual side, but Naugrim decided to play on Terminus Re, and I mean, Terminus Re would have been my second best choice, so can't blame Naugrim here for the map he chose. And now, by the way, he was slightly ahead in terms of APM in the tug of war, and of course, if you are above a certain amount of APM, it doesn't really matter if you have like 300 or 500. Yesterday I was seeing a nice picture on the funny pictures thread on Team Liquid, so it was like, oh yeah, all those noobs. There was a screenshot from the APM bar for Observer. One player at 30 APM, the other player like on 25 APM, the third player on 12 APM, and then was just one guy with 400 APM. So he was pretty happy about himself, and then said, and then realized, oh, forget the wall off, and Zerglings were running in his base and he was dead. Just saying. This is StarCraft 2, this is not StarCraft 1. StarCraft 2 is about the smartness of the player, who can outsmart his opponent. Not just having the super duper best mechanics. Of course you need some certain mechanics. It's not like you can just play left-handed with just one arm behind your back and just control the units with your mind. I mean, maybe in StarCraft 3 this will be possible, but not just yet. So you still need to have a certain amount of mechanics, but the thinking part is much more present here in the second part of StarCraft than in the first one. So, by the way, Nerchio went for the pool first. Once again, we see Naugrim went for the hatchery first. Once again, and last time Naugrim lost the game, even though he was in an astoundingly good position, and he went hatchery first. The first game he won he played on one base. So it looks like the other ZVZs we casted, the one basing Zerg was slightly more ahead, or was in a better position. So let's see where this is going right now. So Zergling's moving over here to this top location, trying to do some scouting, trying to do some damage at the same time. And this is always on the big maps. Hatchery first is actually something you can do, because we see there are the 4 Zerglings. Where are the Zerglings by Naugrim? Here they're popping out right now, so no big deal. This roach run going up by Naugrim is there pretty soon. And this Overlord here by Nerchio, not the Overlord, the metabolic boost, the speed upgrade for him will be finished just in 60 seconds, which is just 1 more minute, of course, which will allow Naugrim to get some roaches out. Now the question, of course, will be how many roaches is he able to get out, and when will Nerchio go for the expand? Actually, he went for the expand like 87 seconds ago, so with him having his hatchery out here pretty soon, he will be in a good enough position to deal some damage. And because he will be able to produce as many units as Naugrim. Let's take a look at the queen count. It is just 1 queen for each player. Now Naugrim with the 2nd queen out, and do we see a queen out for Nerchio? No, not just yet. He just needs to build another queen. Meanwhile, both guys going for the roach run. Nerchio was able to surround all those Zerglings here by Naugrim, because Naugrim just now started with this metabolic boost upgrade, but here the 5-6 Zerglings in addition to the roaches and the queen was just enough for Naugrim to hold this possible first attack with his mass speedling off, at least for the moment. And he's continuing to build the Zerglings even though the roach warren is up for Nerchio. He's basically mainly focusing here on the Zerglings, and 4 Zerglings might not be enough, but 4 roaches might not be enough, but the roaches in addition to the Zerglings and the roaches could possibly be. And I'm not sure why, but I think Nerchio was actually able to kill the queen. He got a nice surface area around there. Of course he would have lost a couple of Zerglings, but I think he would actually have been able to kill the queen. But now the metabolic boost for Naugrim is finished as well. Nerchio just running around here left and right, once again having how many APM at the moment? 350 currently, so quite a lot. And Naugrim now with more and more roaches out, but he's not focusing purely on the roaches, because he knows you need to have some Zerglings in the mix as well. The Zerglings in the DVZ, they're very good tanks, and the roaches actually the damage dealers. So here are the Zerglings moving in, losing a couple of Zerglings and pulling back, because he's not feeling too confident to go for the full surround, because yes, Naugrim, he's going for more and more Zerglings, but he's not showing his Zerglings. He's just moving around here with his roaches. Where are the forces? Now a counter attack is appearing happening by Nerchio, but there we see Naugrim was aware of that, got the Zerglings out. Now his roaches can do so much damage to the Zerglings of Nerchio, and Nerchio needs to make something happen, but he's got a lot of roaches and Zerglings himself as well. So let's take a look at the supply. 65, 59, basically the same. The amount of roaches and Zerglings is the same as well. So now it comes down to the positions of the units, and Nerchio in the much better position. Now the Zerglings in the back were taken out, but here we go. Naugrim now just getting out more Zerglings, but nice micro by Nerchio to just get rid of all those additional Zerglings, forcing Naugrim to pull away. And because of the fact that yes, it is just a hatchery here, and of course at the natural as well for both players, those 2 roach warrens are far away from starting any glial reconstitution, any roach speed research. So now Nerchio in the end got the better end after this attack. He's at 59 supply compared to the 50 supply here by Naugrim. The drone count is looking better for Nerchio as well. 23 drones for him, 16 for Naugrim, 42 Zerglings is what we have for our friend Naugrim, but Nerchio only with a 22. So if he can make something happen with the Zerglings, he should be in a good position, but Naugrim's roaches got surrounded here, and with this amount of Zerglings and the roaches Nerchio is having, he will be easily able to hold off an attack by Naugrim. But is he going for a counter attack? Oh no, he's just attacking head on, and let's see where this is going. But I don't see Naugrim being successful with this attack, even though all the Zerglings are dead. Oh, and this is what he actually should do. He is moving in here to the main base, trying to take out a couple of more drones. Now the drones attacking the Zerglings as well, but the Queen will go down before anything else is happening. Now the Zerglings streaming in here to the natural, taking out more and more drones. Actually well played by Naugrim to distract all those forces and then do some severe damage here at the main base. So more Zerglings moving in here to the main base, not all of those units following there, so the screen is getting under attack once again. So Naugrim wanted to sacrifice a couple of units to take down the hatchery. The hatchery still survived with a half of the HP left. PT already said good night. Maybe he is right, because it's not looking too good for Naugrim, even though this second attempt where he just killed a lot of drones was quite successful, and Naugrim is currently the one being ahead. Only like 4 spine quarters at once could save him, because here are the roaches, here are more roaches, and looks like Naugrim just wants to go for a counter attack, but he will not be too successful, because even though he's got some roaches in production, it will just not be enough, because the amount of roaches Nerchio is having and the amount of Zerglings he's having as well, it's just too much for him to handle. And we should see a GG here pretty soon, and GG is called. So congratulations Nerchio, after losing the first game, winning game number 2, winning game number 3, winning the finals, and Nerchio is the first winner of Special Endrey's Tournament Series, the qualifier number 1. He just got himself a $50 and a spot in the first, in the main event, where he can fight to win another $350 to $500, if I am not mistaken. Yes, this should be the correct amount. And yeah, so congratulations to him. And that's basically about it for tonight.